Hello and welcome. It's funny, I don't normally like to talk politics because poly equals many and ticks are bloodsuckers, but I feel that when I hear and I see and I sense what's going on around the world, in one sense it just seems to be more and more chaotic and more acceptable as chaotic. And I'm also mindful, obviously, as Westerners, we're great at labelling that once you make a statement and put it on media, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, most people will then want to understand who they are by looking at you, obviously, as a mirror and putting you in a box and labelling you. So I'm anti vax, pro Hamas, anti-war or whatever, and they're labels, and maybe I'm one or two of those things, but that's not who I am. What I would like to say is, in this day and age, we can come from a position of peace. If I can't sort my own house out internally, how the hell can I go to somebody else's? Yeah, makes no sense to me. So my invite is for people to please wake up. Yeah, stop voting with your money, with your eyes, with your ears, with your feet, paying your BBC licence, and listening to garbage. I don't want to give the energy to the people or the places or the things that do not serve us. But here's a fact: we will only prevail when we come from a position of peace, harmony, love, and any other label that goes along with those frequencies. Now, as far as I'm concerned, any leader of any county or any country or any district, if they cannot possibly come from a position of peace and harmony and work with people in their areas, then they're out. Unelected, fired. I don't believe everything I hear from obviously mainstream media, although I've kind of checked out of mainstream media. I've not had a BBC licence for a number of years, since March 2020 actually. And even the people so-called batting on my side, what I think is my side. But I do know this for a fact: we want to work in harmony. I do not have to agree with you, but I respect, lowest form of love, David respected Goliath, and you can go your way and I can go my way. Here's another fact: God did not create lines on maps, man did. So what's my point? Well, all this separation, oh, you're British, you're a Christian, you're a Hindu. Again, once you label me, you separate me from the rest of humankind. Maybe I'm all of those and maybe I'm none of those. What's my point? I want you to focus on things that you would like to see, feel, hear, taste, and all the other senses that are there in your community, and shine a light there. Because at the moment, my understanding is mainstream media is bombarding us with wars, which I certainly didn't vote for. My taxpayers' money go towards that. Well, it does, but I don't want it to. So again, what can I do coming together as a community? Well, I've moved off grid because all the silliness is going on and whatnot. I just don't want anything to do with that. I live with people, like-minded people. I love my environment. I've got freedom to travel. But I also realise that there's a lot of people out there who are struggling, who don't like their location, don't like their leaders, etc., etc. But once again, you have this greatest freedom of all, which we have that maybe other animals don't, and it's called choice. We can choose. And I'm sure within your locality, you can choose to make some smarter lifestyle or environmental choices. But any leader that votes war or that backs the military-industrial complex or pharmaceutical genocide, which is obviously what's previously gone on with the gene stuff, I don't go there. Sorry. I respect people made the decision under the brainwashed conditions. However, I would love for you to find people like-minded who want to leave the place better than when they arrived. And that's what I believe I'm doing, being of service to. What's in it for me? What can I get at now? How can I be of service to you? So look around, change your glasses, proverbial glasses, if you need to, and find people who come from a heart rather than just the head. I know there's only about a foot difference, but we are confused, a lot of us, and I certainly have been confused for some time. Maybe I'm not as confused now. I don't know. Need to check in with that if that's the truth. However, when you hear and see and feel the sillinesses going on with the wars, what, in this day and age, there's no reason to have a war. Zero reasons. And if any leader backs any war, they're fired. In fact, I would put them behind jail, and I would be happy to follow or to lead any organization that can transform those people that need transforming rapidly, that are leaving the place worse and leaving destruction, destroying lives, destroying people, destroying property, destroying animals and Mother Nature and Mother Earth. No need for any of that in this day and age. We can get along. I don't have to agree with you. It's okay. You go that way, I'll go this way. But I respect you. Yeah. So please come from a heart-centered position. And my hope is you tune out of mainstream media, the dinosaur media. Yeah, it's done for. It really is. Yeah, they lie to you consistently. They told you it was safe and effective. We know these are all lies. I mean, you only need to look at the recent research with Oxford AstraZeneca. We know they were lies. Yeah. So please wake up and start voting powerfully with where you put, and where you put your feet. As always, my love, namaste, bye for now.